The unexpected proposal. Let me tell you about the time I thought I was going on a normal date and ended up getting the surprise of a lifetime. It's a story that still makes me smile whenever I think about it, and it's a reminder of how love can surprise you when you least expect it. My boyfriend, Alex, and I had been dating for 3 years. We'd talked about marriage before, but I had no idea he was planning to propose. He told me we were going to a fancy restaurant for our anniversary, so I dressed up and got ready for a nice evening. When he picked me up, he seemed a little nervous, but I didn't think much of it. We drove toward the restaurant, but instead of pulling into the parking lot, he kept going. I asked where we were headed, and he just smiled and said, "You'll see." We ended up at the park where we'd had our first date. It was a beautiful spot, a small lake surrounded by trees, with a walking path that led to a little gazebo. As we walked, I noticed there were fairy lights strung up in the trees, and the gazebo was decorated with flowers. That's when it hit me, this wasn't just a date. Alex led me to the gazebo, where a small table was set up with candles and a bottle of champagne. He poured us each a glass, and we toasted to 3 amazing years together. Then, he got down on one knee and pulled out a ring. I was so shocked I almost dropped my glass. He said, "I've known since the day we met that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with you. Will you marry me?" I don't even remember saying yes, I was crying so hard, but I must have, because he slipped the ring on my finger and kissed me. The rest of the night was a blur. We stayed at the park for hours, talking and laughing and making plans for the future. It was the most romantic moment of my life, and I'll never forget it. Have you ever been surprised by a proposal? Let me know in the comments, and if you've ever planned a surprise proposal, I'd love to hear about it. Love has a way of surprising us when we least expect it.